Doesn't have any smell. I mean, it looks like weed, but it doesn't have any smell. Well, hey guys, welcome back to the shop. And we got a new project in today. And it's a rough one, I tell you. So I was hitting up the old Copart and I ran across this deal. 2020 Nissan Rogue, 38,000 miles. The thing's definitely hit harder than I usually buy, but I was convinced that it's salvageable. And I think that part is. Now, I went through the pictures. I knew the interior was dirty. 38,000 miles, I assume the tires were junk, which they are. What I did not see in the pictures, I guess I should say what I did not smell in the pictures, was how bad the interior of this car actually is. This dude smoked a lot of frickin' weed in this thing. A lot. Like all day, every day. And he obviously didn't want anybody to know he was smoking weed in the car, because he's got every window tinted in the car, even the windshield. Can you see me? I'm sitting in the car. So now on top of just fixing the damage, and then the prior damage, because what I did not notice is this bumper is black plastic. It's not painted. So that's not the original bumper. This thing's been crashed before. What I also didn't notice, the mirrors broke. That's not from this accident. That's from hitting a parked car, I'm assuming. Probably because he couldn't see out the windshield because the frickin' windows are tinted. Or he's just that high. I don't know. Anyways, we're going to tear this thing down, find out how bad it is. I've already got a pile of parts here for it, but I'm assuming not everything. So we're going to get it torn down, get it ready to start putting it back together. Basically, I want to get it drivable, and then from there, we're going to have to deal with the interior, because I don't know how we're going to get that smell out of there, but I got some ideas. So hang tight, we're going to tear it down. Tore down, and actually it's really not bad. It didn't go any deeper than this right here. Nothing wrong with the exhaust or transmission or AC, nothing, besides antifreeze all over everything. I do have an airbag light on, and I don't know why. I assumed I had a broken wire, but I don't see a broken wire. I already checked all the fuses, don't see anything there. So the front radar is actually missing, and I have one coming, so I'm not going to get too excited until I put that in. Maybe it's looking for some information from that radar, but we won't know. So while we're waiting on some parts to show up, I don't think the frame rails are out. This one maybe just a touch, but I don't have this riser over here yet for this side, so we're not going to worry about any of that stuff right now. This here is obviously bent, so we're going to start doing some basic frame work and start getting that back out the old-fashioned. Like I said, these things are nothing but tin. So we're just going to do some banging around on this. And then I got a same thing over here. This side's obviously worse. So yeah, we're going to do some manipulating. Hey guys, welcome back to the Dope Show. We are back on El Rogo here, and I got some good news, I got some bad news, I got some more good news, I got some more bad news. So let's show you what we got going on here. Good news, got the front end finished up yesterday. Got a new hood put on it and aligned. I got to do a little kicking in that corner yet, not a big deal. Headlights are in, everything so far lined up good. Everything under here looks good. Bad news is my shop smells like somebody spilled 5 gallons of bong water on the frickin' floor. This place reeks when I walked in here this morning. So we had the paint booth prep station running on exhaust. We had the doors open. Clear the air, I suppose, is what we did. And it's better in here as long as you don't walk anywhere near this frickin' car, because it reeks. Unbelievable. So more bad news. The thing needs tires and most likely brakes. I knew it coming in. I'm not worried about that. Problem is, it's got locking lug nuts on it. Yeah, I went through the interior of this thing last night. There's no key for the lug nuts. So I got to figure out how to get the lug nuts off of this thing. Not going to do it today. I'll probably have to go see Jamie and get some from him. Good news. I found 3 packs of firecrackers under the seat. And those are going to come in real handy next time Connor and the boys have a fire down in the woods. Yeah, you know. Anyways, more good news. I found 7 crisp, folded in half, $1 bills under the seat. Bad news is, I'm assuming they were either destined for the stripper's butt crack or they're already in the stripper's butt crack. But anyways, yeah, those are in the laundry. So today we're going to work on getting the cooling put back in it, the new cooling, so I can get the car mobile again, because you can't drive it right now because the transmission lines are disconnected. Who's bothering me? Jeremy. Tomorrow, he says. Jeremy says tomorrow. That's when our piece will be in for that bumper crash bar. We forgot to order one side, so it's on its way. Need that. Guys, it's Friday, and we are back on the Cheech and Chong mobile here. We're going to get this thing, obviously you see we got it all wet sanded, scuffed, masked up, ready to go. I got a cup of DAS 3025 sealer in the gun, and we're going to get a coat of sealer put on this thing, 3 coats of base, 2 coats clear. We got the wheels off it. That was fun. Found out that if you take a 20mm socket and just jam it on there with the impact and just put it in reverse, and it literally threads itself onto the locking lug nut and pulled them right off. Obviously trying to get them back out of socket was kind of a total pain in the butt, but the lock lugs are off, the tires are off, dismounted, we got new tires put on. I still need to look at the brakes though. I didn't look at the brakes to see. I'm assuming they need brakes. So anyways, we're gonna get it sealed, couple coats of base, 3 coats of base, couple coats clear, and get off this thing for Friday, get back on the van for the weekend. So let's get spraying. Well, as you can see, we got her all painted up, and it's been a few days actually since I've been working on it because we were having some eBay issues with getting parts. We had 3 pieces come for this thing. One of them was broken shipping, the other one was broke before it was packaged, and the other one was just downright bent and destroyed, and the yard sent it to me anyways. They're not happy with me right now, but did what I could, left them bad feedback, blah blah blah. So now they're mad because I left them bad feedback. It's like, well, quit sending junk parts and you won't have that problem. So we'll see how that goes. Anyways, like I said, we are going to try to get the old dope show wrapped up here because I am sick of smelling it, honestly. The whole shop just frickin' reeks. So today's Thursday, and we're going to try to get this thing done, put together today, and get it to the detail guy and let him see what he can do with the smell. I mean, seriously, there has to be a bag of weed in this car. I can't, I've looked twice now. Under the seats, glove box, anywhere stash I can find. It just, there's got to be a bag of weed hiding in it somewhere that I can't find, because there's no way it can smell this bad for this long. In my opinion, anyways. But I don't smoke dope in my car, so I'm not quite sure how that goes. But anyways, we're going to get this thing put together and get it out of here. So now we got the bumper on. We are going to throw on the grill with the $130 emblem as usual. But this is just going on temporary because remember our airbag light problem? It was actually the plug on the sensor. That black wire didn't look right, so I got pulling on it just a little bit. And sure enough, it was ripped right out of the socket of that. So I'm going to throw the grill on so we can take it and get it detailed, basically get it out of this frickin' shop. And then either tomorrow or Monday I'm going to run to the junkyard and see if I can get a plug. I can't find a service plug to fix that, so I'm going to try to go to the junkyard and get a used one. But for cosmetic purposes, there she goes. We're just going to throw that on because I can plug it in and bolt it on from here, it looks like. So I just have to put a little wire loom on that when we're done. Should be good enough. Now I'll just throw the wheel well moldings back on here, or the wheel lip moldings, or fender flares, or whatever you want to call them. So now that the flares are on and all screwed up and screwed on and all that good stuff, we got 2 tasks left to accomplish because we're running out of parts, thankfully. But the last couple jobs are in this interior, which stinks. So we need to start with this mirror. Evidently they hit something I don't think is involved with the same crash. I think they hit somebody else's mirror somewhere along the line, and they shattered the glass, but it's wobbling all over the place, so I just opted to get a new mirror. Not new, used, eBay special. And it took some searching, but I found one, the correct one, with heat, without memory, power, black, so we don't have to paint anything. Pay a little extra money for it, but it's still faster than painting a mirror. So we're just going to throw this on, then I got to throw the door panel back on this. Then I got the one task that I really absolutely do not want to do, and I'll show you that next. I mean, I'm serious. There has to be a frickin' joint or a roach or a bag of weed somewhere in this driver's compartment. It just absolutely reeks. I don't know if that's what this... Is that weed? It's like it's hidden somewhere, you know? Like there's a frickin' bag somewhere. And I can't find it. Need to call in a canine. A friend of mine's a sheriff. Wonder if I can get the canine in. Ah, that's a lot of weed. Jeez. So there's only one thing left to do. Well, there's multiple things left to do, but things that I don't want to do. And I gotta get this tint off this window. I don't know how anybody can drive like that. If I can just get, assuming it's not over top of that. I can see again. Look at that. You know, it's not really that bad. I thought it was going to be a major sticky razor blade slush, but I'm thinking a little lacquer thinner on a towel. Let's give it a try. Oh, it's as bad as I thought it was. Oh wow, this is going to be a... Oh, gross. Starting to think I should have just had a new windshield put in it. Well, we're going to try a little wax and grease from over here, and just, it's not as potent obviously as the lacquer thinner, but I don't know if it'll do anything or not. Well, it took a while, but we got all the sticky off the inside of the windshield anyways. It's 100% better than it was. And the detail guy can take care of the rest of it. Basically, I got one last thing to finish on this thing. So let's see, new tires all the way around, new brakes all the way around. Battery's good. What do? We just did a fresh oil change in it, so that's all ready to go. And I got one thing left. I don't really care for these silver wheels. So we're looking on eBay the other day. Check these out. Hubcaps. Alloy wheels, but they're hubcaps. Basically just line up the valve stem. Now I just gotta put the center caps in. It's done. I think that looks a lot better. I don't care for the silver wheels. They're only $100, I think. So $100 for all four shipped. That ain't bad. So anyways, throw the center caps in this thing. I'm done with it. Well guys, I think that's it for the Doper mobile here. I took some time and wiped down all the surfaces that I have to touch tomorrow to dry this thing out. I was going to take it out and get it inspected and then drop it off, but I don't want to roll into the police station in a car that smells like this. I just don't think that's a good idea. So I think we're going to get detailed first, and whenever it's done, if it takes him a week or two, I don't care. Whatever it takes to get this thing cleaned up, he's going to do it. I'm going to come home, work on something else. So I wiped everything down that I have to touch. It actually smells a little better in here right now, and I can see out the windshield. That's a big bonus. So anyways, that's it for this one, guys. We'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.